really true every single week. It all starts with the guy in the mirror, and then ultimately everybody inside of that team room. Preparation's been really good. It's been sound. Today was good. Continue to win the preparation battle here as we get ready for kickoff. You got to be consistent in your preparation and your competitive nature when you walk out on that field. So, first ball game inside of Neyland. I expect our guys to be excited and be ready to go compete for 60 minutes. In all three phases this early in the year, there's so many things that we needed to grow from last week, and I think our guys have been intentional in that.
Josh, I know you've spoken about Dylan Sampson a ton this week. I wanted to ask you about his leadership ability. It seems like he has one of the louder voices on the offensive side of the ball. How unique is that for a guy his age and an underclassman?
Yeah, it's rare. His freshman year got here in summer. He wasn't a mid-year enrollee. Extremely bright, smart, had a great feel naturally at the position. You saw us help us on special teams as well last year. This offseason has continued that growth. His energy has been infectious from day one. And, this offseason, he initially wasn't a part of our leadership council, but just what he did, all winter and spring ball, we put him on our leadership council. He's very confident in who he is. He knows what he's doing. He knows who he is outside of the building. He brings great energy, but he demands things of the guys around him, and he is willing to act, and that's the first step of leadership. And he's got a great football future, but great leadership traits inside of our building. Man, he's been huge for us.
Obviously, with Keenan being out, you got a couple of young guys there stepping up, and Elijah and Arion, some other guys. What have you seen from them this week as maybe the intensity ratchets up?
For all those guys, you're going to see those guys play a bunch of football. You'll see us rotate a bunch there. For those guys, to be honest, I haven't seen anything a whole lot different other than who they've been, up until the moment of opportunity here with Keenan's injury. And I think that's a compliment to them individually, but also Coach BJ's done a great job of developing that room. Those guys will be excited to play. Expect whoever is in to play at a really high level. Continued growth and understanding, our gap assignments and, those assignments. Keenan was a great leader and did a really good job, had great football IQ. His communication was big for us. Those guys got to do a great job of that on Saturday night.
Coach, all throughout camp, we've heard about the depth of the defense. If you would have had, like someone being out like Keenan in years past, would have been a kind of a different situation with trying to fill those holes?
Well, I think just, being in year 3, the guys have been with us for a year or 2 years. They got a better understanding of who we are and what we're about. The competition of that room has forced those guys to compete on and off the field every single day. The depth of our football program helps you at any position when somebody gets nicked up, but we're going to need to continue to have that as we go through the season.
With the way you guys rotated on the offensive line this past week, is it safe to assume that the eventual goal is to pare that down and settle on 5, or is this a situation or a group of personnel where you could maybe continue rotating throughout the season?
Guys that are going to prove that they're going to play at a really high level, that we have great trust in. Those guys, deserve the opportunity to play, and I anticipate us at this point continuing to rotate guys.
Thank you, Coach.
Short and sweet. See you guys.